How's it going, folks? How do you like your waifus? Cute, loving, maybe a little sadistic? Well, if you like them fueled by chaos and vibes, well, don't I have the girl for you? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Kurumi Tokisaki. She is borderline self-eliminating, and if you think your feelings are going to be reciprocated, you have another thing coming. Kurumi only has eyes for two things: cats and a guy that collects waifus like scalpers collect Pokemon cards. Kurumi is one of the central characters from the series Date A Live. She's introduced to the series as an antagonist to the main character, but later on becomes a vital ally. Kurumi is dubbed the worst spirit because of her bloodlust and the ruthless brutality she shows in pursuit of her goals. Kurumi commands the power of time manipulation through her angel, Zafkiel. The version that we're looking at today also wields the power of Rasiel, granting her the ability to alter and control future events. Today we're looking at Kurumi Tokisaki Rasiel version. This figure was manufactured by Hobby Stock and produced by Wing Productions. This figure was initially announced back in February of 2023 and was released in the same month of 2025. This figure is based on an illustration by Date A Live's illustrator Sunako-san. This illustration can be found in volume 20 of the light novel series. The box art features tributes to the character, such as the ribbons you can see on the top and front. The gear halos are also a tribute to her original angel, Zafkiel. Hobbystock provides a manual on how to set her up. Not all companies provide these, so it's a plus in my book. In a world where we can easily just get a black base for every figure, it's nice to see that Hobby Stock decided to go the other way. They decided to use the book that she carries as her base, which adds a nice touch to the overall figure in my opinion. The manufacturer did a great job in wrapping her, especially in parts where paint transfer is possible. They separate the parts with plastic. And here she is in all her insane greatness. The manufacturer did a great job, especially on smaller parts of the figure. They stay faithful to the original illustration, and their choice of color gives her a nice separation from the character's regular reddish orange and black. Sadly, the figure does have its faults, especially on the base. There are spots where it seems like paint is missing, probably due to insufficient layering. Usually the figure is sound with no loose parts that will easily fall or bend with time. I do need to highlight that the foot pegs don't fully fit. I thought it was just me, but doing some research I found that I wasn't the only one. Though I don't see the figure toppling over because of this fitment issue, and you don't notice it from the front of the figure, it would have been nice if it would have just fit snugly. The base, as I stated before, is based off the Rasiel tone. The ridges that were added to the base gives it a much needed texture to an otherwise flat base. In terms of value for money, considering the figure's base price of 27,000 yen and its scaling of 1/7, I would say it's a good deal. The figure itself features great detailing, and even on her smaller parts, especially when compared to other figures in the same price range, with some being less detailed. The base design also helps her stand out among other figures of similar price and scale. The figure overall is eye-catching, and if you are a fan of the character, it is a must-have in my opinion. I've never pressed a pre-order button so quickly. The figure does a great job of combining elegance with a slight touch of fan service without going so far as to get us called degenerates. So to wrap this review up, as a figure reviewer, I would place her on the B tier. Kurumi fans, please don't hurt me. Though she is a solid figure, there is room for improvement, such as the paintwork on the base and the peg fittings. If we're coming from a fan of the character, she is a must-have, especially as of recording this video, she is the only Kurumi Rasiel figure available to us. Well, that's it for this review. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment to this video. Productive feedback is very much welcomed. Do you have this figure? What are your opinions on it? Let me hear from you too in the comments below.